Jo, tady to jsem zabil, jasně. Jo. Tady ten, jak jsou nemocný? Sepse. Sepse? Co je kurva sepse? Hele, to, že jsem doktor, neznamená, že je budu léčit, jo? To zase tak jako nepotřebuji. Nebo jako, asi co se týče pro tu čtvrť by to bylo dobrý, jo, ale na to kašlu. Tyve, kde tady mám najít jeho barák, kdo je? Já to tady někoho zeptám.
Good evening. I'm Doc.
I work for the Ascalon Club. Here is my permit to go freely.
The Ascalon Club. You should have said so, sir.
Do you know anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson is exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it. With just one phone call.
Goodbye, detective.
Good.
Okay. To jaká songa tam teďka jela? No jo, ale... Kde on ty vole bydlí? V kostele to je píčovina, aby bydlel v kostele. A nebo? Aha.
The Fool and the Empress. Again. What are the cards trying
It's
to tell
locked.
us? Jonathan Reed. At last we meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you. My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise. I'm really glad we met tonight. I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they tell me everything. They told me that you struggle hard not to take too many lives.
Okay.
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several occasions. With time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
Pěkný. To je tři jo, se posral. To docela dost.
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander, yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. Cards never lie, but they are never easy to read.
OK, to jsem si pokecal. Ale furt nevím, kde ten idiot má barák. Já můžu mít někde tady, nebo prostě v celém tom? Počkej, tak já tady to projdu. Že by? To by asi byl jeho barák. Mám to. Tak jsem fakt se měl projít, no, tam tudy, já jsem právě nebyl jako jistý, mě to přišlo, že půjdu úplně někam dopryč.
Dawson's mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains.
Promises Elias, jasně, zeptej se obyvatel West Endu na... No kurva, nemím mluvit. Párkrát jsem se už zeptal. To by mohlo stačit. Tudy? Jo. Tady je.
Finally you're here, Dr. Reed. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
Já jsem tu jediný upír.
I'm the only vampire in the room for now, so please indulge me.
All right. What is it you wish to ask?
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed, and I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London, I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
By doing so, you will also create two separate prisons.
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking. But I'm convinced this epidemic will not be contained by mere walls.
As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall, that's all that matters.
But you can't guarantee infection will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to create an apocalypse.
The apocalypse is already knocking at the gate. We must be strong now.
What if a new outbreak happens inside your walls? You'll have created a giant trap.
That won't happen. As long as we dispose of anyone that is contaminated as soon as they are spotted.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it.
Jo, já
I've been
nevím.
preparing such a long time for this.
Vysát, zabijte. Během tohoto obětujete udělat co? Udělám z tebe upíra, vysát krev, zabijte. Pak tady je požadované zjištění, no tak ty vole. To je podle mě, že bych ho nechal umřít, že by jsem neudělal nic a ty vole. No teďka otázka, buď ho můžu? A to je boha, ho zabiju asi. Protože mě to zajímá, co se stane, a taky řekla Elizabeth, že by bylo lepší, abych ho neproměňoval, tak já budu věřit Elizabeth.
You don't deserve immortality, Mr. Dawson.
What? What are you prattling on about?
I don't believe I've ever met a man so bereft of empathy. You, sir, are despicable.
No! Wait! You can't! I made a deal with Lord Redgrave. I'll finance whatever he wants. Please, just ask him.
Sleep now. Rest now. Forever.
I would have lived forever. Who are you to decide my fate? Who gave you the authority?
Dobrý, tak ho mám. Tak to mi dalo tyhle hodně zkušeností. 1800. Já jsem ani neměl tebe na to ty zkušenosti. Ne. Taky dobrý, no. Nevadí, tak jsem ho zabil. Vraťte se za Lordem Redgrave. Jo. No, tak teďka mě zajímá, co mu řeknu, ale. To je kdo? Jo, to je ten, jo.
Dr. Reed? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn as expected?
Alas, Aloysius Dawson was not brought back to life after his death. The man is gone.
What? What happened?
Aha, tak mu to jednoduše svede na to, že prostě nebyl proměněný. Jaj. Tak je dobrý.
I could not let such a dangerous man become immortal. Not from my blood, not for you.
This is an outrage beyond words. This is betrayal, pure and simple. I should kill you on the spot. You swore on William Marshall's blood.
Well, get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast. Banished. You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again. Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
I'll leave you then. Have fun with your puppets and shadow plays, Lord Redgrave.
Yes, go, traitor, and take that awful creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you, and be gone! Step away, traitor. Return to your dubious
Jo, dobrý,
friends and your
dobrý.
decrepit hospital.
OK, takže teďka jsem naštval celý ten klub. Jída. Jo, co to dělá? Tady to.
We meet again at the strangest of times, young Ekon. So do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Old Bridget. What are you doing here?
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
Did anyone see you? It's a long way from the dock sewers, and hunters are patrolling the streets here.
Who said I took the streets? How do you think I survived for centuries in this city without ever being seen? I know all her secrets.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers. Just as you did.
What kind of answers did you give her?
I knew nothing of your maker, but we talked. We talked a lot. Her words and ideas are captivating. It is no surprise that you like her. I like her too.
Lady Ashbury in the sewers? Now that's a sight I wish I'd seen.
She said she was your friend, and that she sought the identity of your maker. So I answered her questions.
Lady Ashbury? You know her? Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
Jo, doktor není dobrý.
Wait, slow down. I need to ask you something.
I'm listening, but I do not have time to waste, so be quick.
Where is Lady Ashbury right now?
She said she will go home. She needed to speak with some old friends first, though. Do not worry, young Ekon. She is no fool, and just as strong as you.
OK, to mě asi zbytek nezajímá, jdeme.
No time to lose then. I must go there right away.
I shall return to my den. Have you a message for the lady? Should I see her before you?
Yes. Tell her I love her.
Is this still unknown to her? Go now and take care, young Ekon, for the flames are rising.
Dobré, ty vole, no. Takže to mi chci říct, že dostanete se do nemocnice Pembroke. Že zaútočí na nemocnici, no, to je taky super, vole. No nic, no, tak se tam zkusím dostat co nejrychleji. Pičo, vole. Ale... Dobrý, no, tak já tady tyjo, tady ty můžu zabít jednoduše, ale potřebuju dostat, nevím, jako kombo na ně, aby jsem je mohl jednoduše dostat, no. Že jak já jsem použil to, aby on vybouchnul, tak, jak to říct, nezůstal na místě, mohl se hýbat furt. Jo, teďka kudy. Já bych to řekl ještě, že rovně, a pak někudy doleva, co? Jo, tudy. Já nepotřebuji oživit ty vole od nikoho. Jo, takhle. Proto asi tady jsou... On bude to, ne? Pičo, vole. Že on bude asi od toho klubu pojebaný, jo. Jebl, já nemám staminu, aha. A ty jsi píčo, kámo. Nebo je to... Ne, já jsem kus krpila, vole. Ale vole, já to Hej, já to nechápu, já to mačkám. Ale on to nic neudělá, vole, píčovina vyjebaná. Ale proč se neobjevují tak těžký? To nechápu. A kde mi to spavne? Ale proč vždycky s hadama, to je úplně stupidní. Tak vole, hej, po mně, jo, teď jsi bude vyprcanej.
What is this?
Ok, tudy nemůžu. Hele, já tam půjdu s hlavním vchodem. Tady jako normálně jsou, tak...
Those bastards. What have they done to Edgar?
Ne? A oni jako normálně dole chodí, jo? Tak to je dobrý, ty vole.
Looks like he's wounded. I better follow the blood.
Nahoru. Má to cenu se vylepšovat? Dejme tomu, že jo. A jo, já jsem tady to ani neanalyzoval. Joj. Ti je bylo kámo. Tak počkej. A tady to je 7 zdraví a je to úroveň 3. To je dobrý, jak svině. Hele, tak já můžu tady to a... Hele, já zkusím, protože když já udělám tady to. Je takhle, ono to je jedno kolik, do čeho to dám, protože ono tady je stejně tady ten, já nevím jak to je. Nevím, tady ta čára, která když se naplní, tak mi to dá další levelka. Tak. Jo, teďka to ještě stejně můžu dát do něčeho, protože... Počkej. Ne, tak ono... Ok, dobré. Já jsem si myslel, že to do něčeho můžu dát a pak to tam zůstane. Ale ono ne, nevadí. Jo, vražda, jasně, smrt Aliose Davesona. Hlavy Davesonových hříše nastala včera v noci kolem 4. hodiny raní. Jedna z pokojských ho dnes ráno našla v posteli. Pokrytého vlastní krví okamžitě ohlásila incident na policii. Řada zaměstnanců Davesonovy domácnosti je v současné době vyslýchána, ale jasný viník ještě nebyl identifikován. Narozen zde v Londýně, pan Daveson byl dobrotivým patronem Londýna a po mnoha let věrným členem katolické církve. Byl to muž mnoha tváří, obchodník, zaměstnavatel, otec a bratr. Těch pár šťastlivců, kteří ho znali osobně, včetně mě, vědělo, že je mnohem víc. Byl to vizionář, viděl já to číst nebudu. Prostě v těch novinách 100% je jenom to, že ať všichni truchlej, že to byl dobrý člověk pro Londýn, jako byl a zároveň jako jiná, jenom jako pro Londýn, jo. Co je týče, že pro Londýn by udělal všechno. Ale... Otázka, no, kdyby byl upírem, jako co by všechno udělal, no. Co je tady to?
Ultraviolet curtains and orichalcum powder. Dr. Swansea's always been a resourceful bastard. I bet he never told you he had this installed in case of a vampire attack. Says a lot about how much he trusts you.
What have you done with Edgar?
Don't worry. We don't kill humans. Even if your friend is deserving of a little punishment for what.
What are you talking about?
We know everything. Swansea and you created this bloody epidemic. You aim to unleash another disaster, just like William Marshall did.
No, I'm trying to put an end to it, just like you are.
You're the progeny, aren't you? Where is the monster hiding? It's still in England, isn't it?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Jeffrey, please listen to me.
No tricks. That shit won't work on me. We've found proof in the theater. Doris Fletcher was your first experiment. Now where is Marshall? Speak! So much for modern technology. Time for the tried and true. Do you know what this is, Beast? This is a drop of King Arthur's blood. The blood of a true defender of Britain. Stronger than your evil powers.
This is ridiculous. We're losing precious time.
True enough. Soon I'll bring your head before your coward of a father.
Co má zameč, kámo?
Fight like a man.
Huh?
I know. It hurts, doesn't it?
Pičo, ale já chci, abys... Dobrý, no. Já, svině. Jo.
Come on, Reed. Try something else. But if you're so innocent...
No kámo, je hápka? Co jsi posral? Ne, dej prdeli. Ne, ale neměl staminu. To jsem udělal pičovinu. Ani hápka jsem neměl. Je úplně sere, já když vždycky jdu do těch fightů, tak já nemám krev. I když jsem jako měl. To je prostě stupidita, vole.
Show some style. Fight like a man.
Ale takhle mačkal jsem 5.
I know. It hurts, doesn't it? Your poisonous bite is useless on me.
Ty vole, kunda vyjebaná. Já prostě nikdy nepoznám, jak on útočí, vole, to je úplně... Jo. Ale ty čas... Já jsem mačka. To píčovina, vole. A mě trošku zaráží to, že se napil kámo jako krve Artuše, vole, to je proč? Jakože mu to dá sílu? Jako asi, já ty vole, nevím, jako kdyby to byl upír, tak to pochopím, že by mu to dalo sílu, ale... Ale vole... Jo. Ale to, že jako upír není, tak... Fakt nerozumím, proč to udělal. A ještě mě přišel... Já nebo se tím healuje. A to je taky divný. Čo, kámo, uklidni se, vole, nejsi upír, vole. Tak takhle se hýbat nemůže. Posral, ne, malinko? Co to je? Já nevím, no, tyjo, v jaký části prostě to musím vykryt, já to potřebuji tak 50 pokusů aspoň, abych to zjistil.
Come on, Reed. Try something else.
Bože. Tak zkoukal to kámo, mu nevím co dělá, vole vůbec. Aha. Kam co má na té ruce, vole? Já jsem kus debila, vole.
The blood of a true defender of this land will protect me.
Co? Tak teď to nechápu, že vůbec. Já fakt nechápu, jako co se stalo, protože... A tak seš kus... Hej kámo, já kdybych uměl ty pohyby, co umí on, tak ty vole... A to je fakt, ale vždycky to je proti mně, vole, tady není ani jedna věc, která by, vole, nevím. Tady kámo prostě světla, vole, který mi nic nedělá, já nevím. Ty vole, nemá. Ty pičo, já z toho nemůžu. Ale prostě on mě hitne dvakrát, a jeho jednu a on mě dvakrát. Ne, kámo. Teďka mě jedině zajímá, když jsem použil všechny ty injekce, jestli je budu... Nebudu je mít. Dobře, proč ta hra je píčovina? Kámo, proč já... Kámo, ale... Jak ho ráně napadlo, vždycky když před fightem. Prostě mám, dejme tomu injekce. Healovací. Použiju během fightu a pak už je nemám. Jakýho idiota, tady to vždycky napadne. To mě fakt jako zajímalo, protože tohle nedává ani jeden smysl. Před fightem by to mělo být ty vole vždycky uložený. Ne, já prostě musím se portovat, jinak mě vždycky trefí. To je píčovina, vole. Já jsem mačkal tady to skurvení tlačítko na té myši, ale ono se nic nestalo, protože co? Nevím. Prostě já nevím, vole, co s tím je. Jak to, kámo, ty kun... Hej, já, ale ty vole, fakt nevím, co to je. Tak já nevím.
Like a man. True light will cleanse you.
OK. Teďka jako jsem... Já mu to dá za 100.
Your poisonous blood, the blood of a true defender of this land will protect.
Whoa. Jasně, ale musí tam... Hej, ale koho napadly ty světla pojebaný? No, kriple, vole. Ale já nevím, já když to zmáčknu pozdě, tak nemůžu potom nic, ve.
True light will cleanse you.
Ty vole, idiote.
Freewind prevails.
Ty vole, to prostě...
If you're so innocent, why does simple light burn you so much? Close your eyes! This is gonna hurt.
No jasně, kam.
True light will cleanse you.
A pičo, ty vole. Ty světlé, vole, pojebaný. Ale kámo, může mi prosím vysvětlit. Ne, vole. Já nevím, já mám dojem, vole, že vím, kdy ho mám hitnout, ale vždycky jsem úplně mimo.
If you're so innocent, why does simple light burn you so much?
Ty vole. Teďka ho mám, protože to je vše easy, vole, tady to. Ten nuda, kámo, tady ten fight úplně. Vole. No, teďka bych ho měl mít, aspoň myslím. Yes, mám ho. No. Jednoduchý, samozřejmě.
We are the guardian of justice. Freewind shall prevail.
You can't accept the fact we're not enemies, can you?
We always have been, and we always will be. Of all the evils that threaten mankind, your kind are the worst.
I was only reborn for a few minutes before you and your men hunted me down like a beast.
You were only reborn for a few minutes, and you'd already taken the life of an innocent woman.
There is no way you'll ever let me be, McCullum. You'll always hunt me down, won't you?
There is no escape, Leech. Kill me now, for there is no way you can sway me to your ideals.
That's where you're mistaken.
What do you mean?
No, ty vole, proměnit nebo? No, tak já udělám asi tohle.
I'll make you a vampire. I'll make you one of us.
No! Kill me!
Prepare yourself, Hunter. You're about to be hunted, just like me.
No! No!
When I kissed my own mother goodbye, I had no idea what I was doing. But now I do. Consider this my kiss of Judas. Welcome to the world through the looking glass.
Nice. Ok. To jsem proměnil, ale teďka mě zajímá, jestli to třeba někde nepotkáme. A teďka kam mám jít? Věda bez svědomí, zachraňte Edgara Swanseho. Okay. No tak ten souboj, tyjo, to bylo strašná nuda. Jenom pak, když už jako člověk ví, co má dělat a... Ono to... jak to říct? Ono, když pak jsem nepoužíval ten útok tím drápem. Nebo tou rukou teda, nevím. A jen jsem se jako tělou krví healoval, tak jsem měl dost hápek na to, aby jsem mohl udělat chybu. Při tom krytí. Takže ono pak už to bylo docela jednoduchý. A tyva, ten meč jeho, to bych chtěl. Nemám ho, co? Nemám, škoda. A tak dlouhý meč, ty vole, Ten si musel něco kompenzovat, to je úplně jasný. Ne, já potřebuji semka. Dostanu to se do divadla. Proč jsou v divadle? Jo. Nech mě, prosím tě. Vy kluci tam máte kámoše na hraní, ne mě. Tak je musím vyzabíjet? No. A proč třeba jako neslyším jejich zvuky? Já fakt neslyším zvuky jejich. Ty pičo, co udělal, jaký kombo? Tyhle, ten dělá hodně dobrý zvuky. Prosím, že můžu? Dobrý. Jen se mi potřeba vyzabít.
So Priwen never left Doris's theatre after they invaded. They must be holding Edgar here in their new headquarters.
Proč? Hej, ale proč tam toho? Aha, dobré. Já myslím, že tam toho... Piče. Já jsem se povedl, jako, že dává úplně někoho jinýho, než jsem chtěl. Aha, neslyším jejich zvuky. Jaj. Neskoušej to. Dobrý. A kde jsi? Co? Aha, on je dole. Počkej, takže tudy? Ne, tady jdu nahoru. Kámo, jak se dostanu dolů, prosím tě, to mě... A. Prostě tam, kde jsou enemáci, tak tam půjdu. Je jednoduchý. Nejstarší pravidlo, vole, ve hrách. Ne, tady jsem... Počkej, tady jsem byl? No jo, ale já se nepamatuju, že by to... Někam vedle dolů. Ne, tudy nemůžu. A nebo jako mám... Nashromažte informace o práci. Co?
Doris Fletcher was about to become a disaster. I'm getting close to having all the evidence.
To je nějak moc papíru, tady mám. A jako tady mám všude něco najít, jo. Co děláš prdel, no. Jaj. Ale jaký sakra vyšetřování? Mňam.
I have this thirst for blood.
Vole, hej, co to je, ale za piču jenom tady to. Mně se líbí, že prostě vím, že je dole, ale nevím, jak se tam třeba vůbec dostat. To je taky, že logický. Nebo jako mám prostě jít tudy? A to je kravina? Tady se dostanu spíš ven? No, tak mě to ani že nepustí. A nebo... Aha. Dobrý, no, teďka co? Ne? A kde jsem sebral klíč? Já fakt ani nevím, ale co ty píče. Já té hře zamák ani nerozumím, ty vole.
It's locked up. Blood of a pure heart, garlic, blood of a king. I don't understand.
O tu terénu, jo.
Perhaps this is what McCullum drank. I had better keep that in mind. It's locked.
Počkej, suterén. Jo, tak to musíme asi zase zpátky nahoru, co? Ne, tak ne, jsem jenom idiot. Joj.
Edgar. Edgar, can you hear me?
Jonathan, is it really you?
Easy. Easy. Save your strength. I'm getting you out of here.
Don't try to spare me. As a physician, I know all too well when it's too late. Punctured lung, broken ribs, internal bleeding. An accurate diagnosis, wouldn't you say?
Edgar, what happened?
They wanted me to confess. Beat me black and blue.
Jeffrey McCullum ambushed me at the Pembroke Hospital. He was convinced you and I were responsible for the Skal epidemic.
I never imagined that self-righteous fanatic would dare to attack us in the open. What became of him?
I put him in a somewhat delicate position when I made him an immortal.
Really? You sure that was the wisest course of action?
Time will tell. The most intriguing part of his accusation was that you and I were the pawns of some ancient vampire.
William Marshall. Yes, they tortured me to make me confess the same nonsense.
Edgar, as much as I would like to believe you, I have a few concerns that require clarification.
What do you mean?
William Marshall, for example. You speak of him as if you know him. How is that?
Jonathan, I cannot say I'm ready for another round of questions.
Why would the Guard of Priwen believe you and I created the vampire epidemic?
Maybe due to our profession? Because I offered you shelter in my hospital.
What can you tell me about William Marshall?
Not much. History paints the story he was the greatest knight who ever lived. Amongst the immortals, he had a yet greater legend.
Why is the Guard of Priwen so obsessed with him?
He was the only ancient vampire to escape the first great hunt launched by the Guard of Priwen in 1854. They believe he's an evil creature plotting his return.
Počkej. Když utekl, není náhodou naživu.
Why would he deserve such a reputation?
I cannot say. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has next to no intelligence on him. All I know is that he's supposed to be the oldest of all the British vampires.
While investigating the epidemic, I read some of McCullum's findings. I think you have some explaining to do.
I have nothing to hide, Jonathan. Nothing at all.
Do you know Doris Fletcher's real name?
No, I'm afraid not.
Her real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of Harriet Jones.
What do you want me to say, Jonathan?
Do you remember when we suspected Sean Hampton of killing Harriet Jones?
Yes. The terrible episode that came as a shock to us all.
Harriet Jones faked her own death. When I found her in the sewers, she confessed she wanted everybody to pay for what happened to her.
That woman was extremely bitter, full of hatred and festering anger.
Doris Fletcher visited her mother at the Pembroke Hospital. That's how she first got infected.
I know nothing about that. Miss Fletcher once came to visit the sick. That is all I know.
No, Edgar, there is more. Doris Fletcher was Harriet Jones's daughter. They exhibited the same symptoms: blind hate and strong physical mutation.
What does this sad story have to do with us?
Do you know where we are? Doris Fletcher's theater. This is where that hateful creature plotted to spread the epidemic across London.
I only briefly met Miss Fletcher once when she visited the Pembroke Hospital. You say it was to see her mother. She seemed like such a sweet and graceful woman.
My point exactly. The disease turned her into a bitter soul, driven by vengeance just like her mother. A symptom of all the infected patients.
Certain diseases are known to produce similar effects. Rabies, for example. And rabies is not the devil at work.
Come on, Edgar. Don't you see the pattern here? The epidemic, the link between Doris and Harriet, the suspicion of McCullum?
How could I? I never saw Harriet Jones again after she fled the hospital.
Doris and Harriet shared more than a hidden family bond. They were the embodiment of the epidemic and are linked to the Pembroke Hospital. Come on, Edgar, this is no coincidence.
I swear I'm at a complete loss. All I did was administer vampire blood to cure old Harriet. There was no evil plan, no diabolical plot.
You did what?
I tested the regenerating and healing properties of vampire blood on Harriet Jones. My only intention was to find the cure for influenza, I swear.
Whose blood did you use? William Marshall's? Mine?
Lady Ashbury's. While transfusing her with human blood, humanely appeasing her hunger, I also kept samples of her blood for my research.
You used her blood on Harriet Jones? My God, Edgar, that's unethical. You betrayed 2 of your patients at the same time.
How dare you judge me? Must I name the alarming list of your victims?
We are both deceivers. But at least I know I'm a monster.
You have worked beside me. You saw what I'm doing at Pembroke Hospital. Jonathan, you know I'm not an evil soul. Just another victim of this tragedy.
Můžu ho proměnit?
No,
fakt,
Edgar, you are not going to die. Unless you want to.
What do you mean?
I can save you, Edgar. I can turn your broken body into one like mine.
You truly would? After all I've done, after all that's been said, you would offer me this gift?
I have no way of knowing which punishment would be worse, Edgar. But it is not for me to decide. So?
Oh, please, Jonathan, please. I beg you. This is what I've always wanted. This is what I've always searched for.
Very well, then. Prepare to die and be reborn. To face an eternity of guilt.
I'm ready. Oh, indeed, I am ready.
Enough!
Já jsem v mínusu. Joj. To ani nevím, že jde. Hej, probere se? Nevím. Já můžu být v mínusu, jo, díky tady tomu. Joj. Co je tady to? Protijet. Ty vole. Kolik mi to ještě zbývá, dováj?
No.
Ne, já to tady asi vypnu. Streamuji 4,5 hodiny a já nevím. Hele, děkuju každému, kdo byl na streamu. A další stream bude teda zítra, asi to zítra dohraju. To tak vypadá. Protože já nevím, já ještě potřebuji dělat něco do školy, ale to mě tak neskutečně sere. Takže děkuju každému, kdo byl na streamu. Jo, co? Proč jsem vypla webka, to jedno. Děkuju každému, kdo byl na streamu a zatím.